I didn't say anything. I threatened about being a hardcore listening room. No, all I have to do is come to the front of the room and everybody, they're afraid of my hook. Because everybody will get one plate from me, and then you get the hook. So welcome to the Two-Way Street Coffee House. Show of hands, how many are your first time here tonight? All right, yeah. Well, we're hybrid again. We also live stream, so if you wanted to see yourself tomorrow and how you did, to critique yourself, you go to the twowaystreet.org and click on the little red arrow, and or you can also see it on Facebook, and be able to see how you did. I've done that to myself a number of times and thought, oh, well, that wasn't too bad. But, there's always room for improvement. The camera is mounted in the box up there. Pretty much it only sees the stage. So if you're not supposed to be here, don't worry. Like I said, we're a hardcore listening room. All volunteer staff. I've only been volunteering for about 8 years now. But my family knows, don't mess with Dad's Friday night. Dad's always down here. Tonight we've got Debbie and Christine working the counter. We got Joel over there doing his thing, hiding in with his earmuffs on. Joel and Jennifer are the co-directors here. Jennifer's the one holding up the door. You can always tell because, she doesn't look anything like me. We've been in operation in this room for 52 years. Not me personally, but I've got a little time here. And there was a guy who started this, one of the guys, Dave Humphrey, who's every so often still pops in and says, hey, I want a free coffee. So anyway, in case you haven't figured it out, tonight we've got the open mic. We do this quarterly, and it gives everybody a chance to get out, sing something, sing a cover, something new, get the experience of being on the stage under the lights. And if you think it's easy, the next open mic, put yourself up there and see what happens. If suddenly you're going, blah, 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 blah. My first open mic wasn't probably my best, but I did it. So anyway, there are flyers on the table that will tell you up and coming shows. On the back of the flyers, you can get an advanced look for July and August. And so with all of that, our leadoff guy is our buddy Mike here. And are you ready, Mike?
Ready.
Is it as good as it gets? All righty, take it away, Mike.
Okay. Blessed Jesus, blessed
Nobody ever wants to be the leadoff man, but Mike volunteered, and he says the best thing about that is hey, he's done. He can just enjoy the rest of the evening, doesn't have to sit here and worry about it. So,
well, John, you know, for years,
yes.
he used to be the leadoff man for the Mast House over in the Woodstock area.
Ah, okay, okay. So our next guy up, are you ready?
I am.
Come on up. Or down. Come on down.
I'll sit.
So while these guys are getting hooked up and set up and all of that, like I say, we've been in operation 52 years, every Friday night. Events that are coming up, you can see we are booked all the way through 23 and into 24 already. Every Friday night, it's a popular place to be.
How's it feel? Just like old times?
And we get fair number of people who can come in and listen, you know, Friday night concert, and it's $10 gets you in. Yeah, where else can you get a full night of entertainment for $10? Always say that it's a donation. Are you ready?
You can get entertainment for $10 at my house.
Okay. Wow.
I can't guarantee the quality, but you know.
All right. Well, if you're ready, don't let me keep jabbering here.
Hi, everybody. Good to be here. I'd start out with an old traditional number. 'tis a gift to be simple, 'tis a gift to be free, 'tis a gift to come down where we ought to be. And when we find ourselves in the place just right, we will be in the valley of love and delight. When true simplicity is gained, to bound and to bend, we will not be ashamed. To turn will be our delight, till by turning and turning we come round right. The earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof, its streets, its slums, as well as stars above. Salvation is near, where we laugh, where we cry, where we seek and love, where we live and die. 'Tis a gift to be simple, 'tis a gift to be free, 'tis a gift to come down where we ought to be. And when we find ourselves in the place just right, we will be in the valley of love and light. Thanks. Well, it's nice to be back here. My time here predates you all by about a decade, at least seeing you here. Not that who knows when everybody came, but I was a regular here in the 80s and the 90s and played here a few times, but haven't played a lot lately except the last little bit. This is a Carrie Newcomer song. Anybody know Carrie? Oh, she's a wonder. She's a Quaker from Indiana, a wonderful contemporary singer-songwriter with a good grounding in traditional material. Sometimes she gets into spiritual stuff and social justice stuff, if you like that. This is called If Not Now. Let's see if I can remember the words. This is the chorus, if you're inclined that way. If not now, tell me when. If not now, tell me when. We may never see this moment or place and time again. If not now, if not now, tell me when. I see sorrow and trouble in this land. I see sorrow and trouble in this land. And yet we'll make the journey, we'll make the change we can. If not now, may never see the promised land. I may never see the promised land. And yet we'll make the journey. We'll walk it hand in hand. If not now, if not now, tell me when. If not now, tell me when. If not now, tell me when. We may ever see this moment or place and time again. If not now, if not now, tell me when. We'll work it till it's done. Every daughter, every son, every soul's ever long for something better, something brighter. It will take a change of heart for this to mend. It will take a change of heart, but this will mend. 'Cause miracles do happen every shining now and then. If not now, if not now, tell me when. Last chance. If not now, tell me when. If not now, tell me when. We may ever see this moment or place and time again. If not now, if not now, tell me when. If not now, if not now, tell me when. Where's it? Thanks so much. Thanks for singing.
Okay, next guy up is Bill, who knows that. And on deck then is Rich. So Rich, if you're on deck. And while Bill's getting himself together here, there are a number of events that happen in this room every week. There are sing-arounds on Saturdays. First and third Saturday, 2 to 4 in this room. On the fourth Saturday is the country western sing-around. Same kind of thing, only got to put a few y'alls in there. And yeah, so those are a lot of fun to do. I'm supposed to be able to do this in my sleep, but I can't. So, yeah, like I say, coming up in a couple of weeks is the Woodstock Folk on Sunday on the 16th of July. That goes from around 11 until about 6, or 12 and 6. That's up in Woodstock. We got a couple of guys who came here tonight from Woodstock. The train tonight, guys? They take the train from Woodstock all the way down to the city, and then they take the commuter out here to Downers, and they do it on a semi-regular basis. So I guess they must be hardcore guys. At least, after they've been a few times, I usually know people's names. So Mike was our leadoff guy on the piano, and his compadre there, Ron. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Oh, good. Well, then I'm going to stop doing my thing here and say, like I said, take it away.
Hi, my name's Bill Morris, and I'm a harmonica player. Oh, I could feel the thrill go through you with that. Okay, well, I'm going to give you a little bit of a travelogue through the very different types of harmonicas. You're probably familiar with this one. This is what we all started on when we were kids. And so I'm going to give you the first 3 lessons on a harmonica, just from this. The first lesson is just breathe. That's all it takes. Out. In. You just had your first lesson. Okay, now, lesson and a half then is, well, once you've done that, if you move the harmonica around a little bit, doing the same thing, you can actually play something that kind of sounds like music. Okay, well, that's lesson 1.5, as you can begin to make a little bit of music with it. The next thing gets a little bit more challenging, because now I want you, instead of playing all those notes together, I want you to play one note. And how you do that is, now I can play one note. Okay, that's lesson 2. What's lesson 3? Well, what's 2 and 1 together? That's 3. That's lesson 3. We're going to do both of those things. So now you have rhythm as well as the notes you're playing, and from there you're ready to join a blues band. So, but we're not going to go in that direction. And one of my favorite tunes on this is to play Jeannie with the Light Brown Hair. I'll play a little bit of that. Whoop. I forgot what key I'm in. Something wrong with that? Yeah, there was. One note was wrong. I'll play it for you again. Yeah, you heard it. Okay, the problem is this is a diatonic harmonica. It doesn't have all the notes. For that, you need a chromatic. I just happen to have one.
Or you could just call it jazz.
This is jazz. This is a chromatic harmonica. You can see that it has lots of holes there. It's actually 3 octaves. And it has all the sharps and the flats. So in that case, normal scale would be. But if a chromatic scale is. So now that we have all the notes, how did that thing sound? Then it goes like. There somewhere. That's a chromatic. Well, this is one of the types of chromatics. But we're not done. This is another type of chromatic. Well, you see where that has a button that I use to get all the notes. Well, in this case, these notes are all together side by side. So that means that they're all there. There's no button, so you have to kind of know where they are. This is a little bit like playing a piano where all the keys are the same color. It's very much like that. But these were used in harmonica ensembles in the 30s and the 40s. This is the 1930s and 40s, by the way. And they were used for things like special effects, like projecting fear. Or my favorite is expressing appreciation. That was the harmonica band. But we're not done yet. Every harmonica band has a bass, and the bass is the foundation for all the rest of the playing. I happen to have one of those. This is a bass. It is also a chromatic bass. So you have all the notes. The bottom is a C scale. The top is like a D flat scale. So between the two, you can get all the notes that you need. And it sounds like this. Green Acres is the place for me. Oh, you all know that. So that's a bass. But we're still not done. This is a chord harmonica. There are 48 chords on this instrument. It's 2 feet long. There are 384 reeds in here, 12 screws holding it together, and 1 nut behind the whole works. In 1947, the Harmonicats, you ever hear of the Harmonicats? Oh, am I in trouble? You've heard of them. Okay. In 1947, the Harmonicats went into a restroom in Union Station so they could get the proper echo, and they recorded the the best-selling harmonica record ever. And it was called, you guys know,
The Harmonicats.
that was the group. The name of the tune? Peg of My Heart. That was it, and it started with a chord solo on one of these. It sounded like this. Where is it? And that was the chord solo for Peg of My Heart. Well, now you have just heard the largest harmonica ever made. That's that one. Now you're going to hear the smallest one. There are 8 notes, 4 holes on this, and it has a little chain here. You can play a lot of tunes on this as long as you don't inhale. And the reason it has a chain is you really don't want to swallow one of these. That's why the chain. If you should happen to swallow a harmonica like this, it takes 3 days to get another one from UPS. I love that joke. So now we're going to come full circle on the littlest thing you've ever seen here. Thank you all. And if there's time at the end of the show tonight, I might come back and actually play a number on one of the others.
And you didn't think you were going to learn something new tonight. Boy, was I wrong. So the next guy up is Rich, who's going to be as soon as Bill packs up his traveling road show here.
Just a second, that's all.
Yeah. Who wouldn't want you to lose a harmonica?
I don't want to drop one.
There. Right. Mm. All right. So Rich is up. Julie is on deck. Okay. And our sound guy is gonna come flying up to the front of the room here. Well, there you go. And he's gonna get them set up
Do you want to plug
in the short term.
I'll just go with the mic, I think you can control that all right.
in? Yeah, I can do that. Yeah. Is this close enough for you?
This is the sound man's worst adventure, because every 10 minutes, he's got to recreate the whole, deal here. He's got mics and he's got chords, and I've done this before. It's not pleasant. And yet everybody sits here patiently because they're all afraid of my hook. They're afraid that they might start to get jabbering, and then be like, "Hey, you're out." All right. Are we ready, Joel? Okay.
Ready.
Joel says we're ready, so
We're ready, but I'm not.
take it away.
I'm gonna do a tune. The first one I'm doing here is gonna be a Beatles song. Anybody heard of the Beatles? I don't think so. This will be new to you then. You'll never know how much I really love you. You'll never know how much I really care. Listen, do you want to know a secret? Do you promise not to tell? Whoa, 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 closer. Let me whisper in your ear. Say the words you want to hear. I'm in love with you. Forgot to try it again. Listen. Do you want to know a secret? Do you promise not to tell? Whoa, 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 closer. Let me whisper in your ear. Say the words you want to hear. I'm in love with you. Ooh, I've known a secret for a week or two. Nobody knows, just we two. Listen, do you want to know a secret? Do you promise not to tell? Whoa, 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 closer. Let me whisper in your ear. Say the words you want to hear. I'm in love with you. Thank you. I need to practice a little more. All right, the next one I'm going to do here is, believe it or not, one of the first songs I ever learned to play on the guitar. A friend of mine was taking guitar lessons, and I told him he was nuts. But he started playing the guitar, and after about 2 weeks, he was playing this song, and I go, wow, if he can learn it in 2 weeks, so can I, So I started playing the guitar, and this was the first song.
welcoming to the stage Julie. Good. Good. She told me she's a little nervous.
I'm very nervous, but I'm
Yeah.
okay now.
You're with friends when you're here in the coffee house.
Yeah, and I even brought my own, so it's
Oh,
good.
brought a built-in friend.
Okay.
So,
And
we're the group.
So what? Yeah.
do you want to be plugged in or
No, I don't.
Let me see here. Patty is on deck.
good height for you to
Yes, that's fine.
Okay. And
bear the towel?
like I say, we do this every Friday. Not open mic every Friday,
Is that gonna mess you up?
but
I will do.
you know, we've got a lady coming in next Friday who will be with us on Friday. Her name is Alexa Dawson, coming in from Oklahoma. And then on Sunday, she'll be at the Woodstock Folk Festival in Woodstock, Illinois, on the square. If you've never been there, it's quite the nice place. They've got a beautiful gazebo.
It's fall down.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
My fault. Sorry. There it is.
Come on, man.
I know, it's hard to get good help around here.
Good help. He's the good help. I guess he's the good help. So it's now or never, babe.
I'm ready. I was just waiting for you.
Oh, good. Well, the good news
I figured
is
you had
then.
stuff to say, so say it.
All right, take it away.
I'm Julie Brandon. I'm changing my song. How about that? My first song I'm going to sing a cappella. It's a new song, and it's my social justice song. And as it's been pointed out to me, it's mostly in minor chords because that's how I write. It's called "We Will Rise." We will rise, we will rise, we will rise to greet the morning. Rise to greet the day, you and I. We will rise, we will rise, we will rise to meet the challenge. Rise to greet the day, you and I. We will rise for one another, our children and all others. Together we rise, you and I. We will help each other stand. Give it, yeah, there we go. Reach out our hand, help each other stand. Together we will rise, you and I. We will rise, we will rise, we will rise to greet the morning. Rise to greet the day, you and I. We will rise, we will rise, we will rise to meet the challenge. Together we rise, you and I. And when our days are done at the setting of the sun, others take our places, they will rise. Although we may be gone, the work will carry on. Others take our places, they rise. We will rise, we will rise, we will rise to greet the morning. Rise to greet the day, you and I. We will rise, we will rise, we will rise to meet the challenge. Rise to greet the day, you and I.
Oh, that's great.
Thank you. I love hearing people sing back. That's really exciting. So it does work as a song. You see, you never know. Still nervous, but I'm going to do okay. I'm a new uke player within a year, so if the uke fails me tonight, I'm going to just go into a cappella mode again. So just be prepared. I'm good. I wrote, this is another morning song, but it's a totally different tone. I wrote this a couple of years ago during COVID. I was doing a online songwriter retreat, and we were writing songs, and I shared it in front of all kinds of professional musicians, and I felt brave. They told me I was brave. I thought I was just doing my thing. So it's called In the Morning, but it's different. So let me see if I can. There we go. In the morning, early morning, as I open my eyes, I pray for peace rise in the morning as I open my eyes. In the morning, early morning, as my dreams drift away. Visions of the nighttime gently fade to gray. My spirit awakens to embrace the new day, and the morning when my dreams drift away. Every day is an empty page. It's up to us to write the lines. Think of the stories we could tell. And tell me yours, I'll sing you mine. In the morning, early morning, as I'm clearing my mind, I vow to love, promise to be kind, to walk in courage, leave my fears behind. In the morning, as I'm clearing my mind, every day is an every day is an empty page. It's up to us to write the lines. Think of the stories we could share. Tell me yours, I'll sing you mine. And in the morning, early morning, as the day starts anew, anything could happen, there's so much we could do. My heart overflows with love for you. In the morning as the day starts anew. In the morning as the day starts anew.
If you think that looks easy, she says Julia's shaking like a leaf. So, Patty, you're up.
I'm shaking too, but it's because I'm cold.
Oh man.
Thank you.
Yikes. That felt like my wife's hand. She's always running cold.
Well,
So, yeah.
can I plug in? I always knock the guitar in.
Jim is on deck.
Perfectly fine.
Jim, oh Jim.
Man, I should have worn pants.
I think he's in the green room, probably shaking like a leaf. I don't think so. You never know what you're going to get here on an open mic night. Everything from harmonicas to pianos to ooks and and now we got Patty. And a cappella, yeah.
You
When
have
all
a
else
beautiful
fails.
voice, by the way. What is your name again? Julie, you have a great voice.
Okay. So, with all of that, are you as ready as you're going to be?
I think so.
Okay. Well then, take it away, Patty.
So I'm going to do an original song too. It's about an evening over 50 years ago when there was a bad storm and how we stayed cool. I remember Mama when I wander back in time. Life was like the maple, sweet and simple. Singing in the kitchen and the younger kids were kind of little. They were squealing through balloons and tinker toys and singing nursery rhymes. Sister and the boys and I were trying to enjoy the Beatles and the Stones through all the noise. 'cause Mama kept on mothering. She wanted harmony and got us all to singing. We didn't have no radar, we just had wonder. If we wondered about weather, she'd say, go and look out west. You licked your finger and did your best, but it was anybody's guess. Until the warming sun gave way to warning thunder. And when the howling northern wind drove prowl across the prairie, 1,000 wings of eider rose, and we watched them fluttering. 'Cause Mama kept on mothering. She wanted harmony and got us all to singing. Daddy came home late, he put the chickens in the barn. Then he came in from the rain, but Mother sent him out again. Go on and get that young girl and her kids across the lane. She just moved here, so she's never seen our storm. He came back with a little wide-eyed lady and a baby in each arm. And when lightning struck the elm, we all sang songs to keep them calm. While Mama kept on mothering. She wanted harmony and got us all to singing. Yes, she wanted harmony. She got us all to singing. My mother actually couldn't carry a tune, but she did like for her kids to sing. So the other song I'm going to do is, nobody knows who wrote it, because you know Anonymous is actually the best songwriter there was. So this one is called The Maid on the Shore, and some people think it's a warning to the young girls. When I first heard it, that's what I thought, but now I kind of wonder who's being warned. There once was a young maid that all men adored. Her beauty it did shine clear, oh, and all she could find for to ease her sad mind was to wander alone on the shore, oh shore, to wander alone on the shore. And there was a sea captain who sailed the salt sea. He had plowed the salt sea all around, oh, and this beautiful maiden he chanced for to spy. Don't I wish that I had her on board, oh board. Don't I wish that I had her on board. The steward he ran and he lowered the boat, and quickly he rowed it to shore, oh, and these were the very first words he did say. Fair maid, won't you venture on board, oh board? Fair maid, won't you venture on board? With coaxing, persuading, she entered the boat, and quickly he rowed her on board, oh, and our captain he smiled and spat out his tune. He said, fare you well, sorrow and care, oh care. He said, fare you well, sorrow and care. poured out a bottle of Richard wine. It sparkled so bright and so clear, oh, and saying, first you will lie in my arms all this night, and then I'll hand you to my crew, oh crew, and then I'll hand you to my crew. Oh, thank you, this maiden replied, that is just what I've been waiting for, oh, for I've grown so weary of my maidenhead, as I wandered alone on the shore, oh shore, as I wandered alone on the shore. She sat herself down in the stern of the boat. Her voice was so soft and so clear, oh, she sang them so sweet, so neat and complete. She sang captain and sailors to sleep, oh sleep. She sang captain and sailors to sleep. Then she robbed them of silver, she robbed them of gold, she robbed them of costlier ware, oh, and our captain's bright sword she used for an oar to row herself back to the shore, oh shore. She rowed herself back to the shore. Oh, were me men crazy, oh, were they all drunk, oh, were they sunk deep in despair, oh, to see her get away with her beauty so gay? Don't I wish that I had her on board once more? Don't I wish that I had her once more? But yonder she stands all alone on the strand, waving her handkerchief fair, oh, saying, you are the captain who plows the salt sea, but I'm still the maid on the shore, oh shore. Yes, and I'm still the maid on the shore. They don't write them like that anymore. Should I just hang this?
Yeah. That's right, okay. All right, next up, we have Jim, who's going to take the stage. By storm? No, I don't think so. Merv is on deck. Merv always calls me Brother John, and I call him Brother Merv. We have absolutely nothing together other than we've played music together, broken bread together, and generally hung around. What can I say? So, yeah, it's...
Go, Jim. Are you gonna stand? Or are you gonna
No, I
stand?
just use the bench. She's got it.
All right, and then, does that feel good?
Yeah.
That way? Lift this higher?
Yeah, if you just pull it up.
So
All right.
our sound guy Joel here is still doing his thing. He's got to check levels to make sure you
Yeah.
don't blow him away.
We're good.
He says that we're good.
So I need
take
the
it away.
music, so I know the words. There's one song I know the words to, "Love Me Do" by the Beatles, but because that's all they sing, right? "Love Me Do," pretty much the whole song. I'm not gonna do a Beatles song, but there's a Beatles museum in Tampa, in the Tampa area, and it's called Penny Lane Museum. You should stop off there. Best thing is it's open 8 days a week. So going to my song, which is Tampa. My daughter moved to Tampa a few years ago 'cause she went to college and never came home. And so when I go to visit her, there's a dock over there that I always go to and hang out. And usually I can't sit longer than 20 minutes. But on this pier, my wife's like, "Are you ready to go yet?" So I stay there all the time. So this song reminds me of that. And a lot of times I change the second line to the song to the words Illinois and Tampa. But this is an Otis Redding song. Sitting in the morning sun, I'll be sitting when evening comes,
watching the ships roll in. I'll be watching them roll away again. Yeah, I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Left my home in Georgia, headed for the Frisco Bay. I had nothing to live for, looks like nothing gonna come my way. Yeah, I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Looks like nothing gonna change, everything just seems the same. I can't do what 10 people want me to do, guess they'll just stay the same. Sitting here resting my bones, this loneliness won't leave me alone. 2,000 miles I roam just to make this dock my home. Yeah, I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Okay, this next song, does anybody remember the Box Tops? This one's called The Letter. Nice simple song, right? Give me a ticket for an airplane, ain't got time to take a fast train. Lonely days are gone, I'm a-going home. My baby wrote me a letter. I don't care which money I gotta spend, gotta get back to my baby again. Lonely days are gone, I'm a-going home. My baby wrote me a letter. Well, she wrote me a letter, said she couldn't live without me no more. Listen, mister, can't you see I got to get back to my baby once more? Anyway, give me a ticket for an airplane, ain't got time to take a fast train. Lonely days are gone, I'm a-going home. My baby wrote me a letter. Well, she wrote me a letter, said she couldn't live without me no more. Listen, mister, can't you see I got to get back to my baby once more? Anyway, give me a ticket for an airplane, ain't got time to take a fast train. Lonely days are gone, I'm a-going home. My baby wrote me a letter. My baby wrote me a letter. Thank you very much for your attention.
You know, you're. Hello, there you go, thank you very much. Sometimes he mutes me all the time, I don't know why. Maybe he doesn't love me like
You got a good speaking voice.
I could just do that. So, Mr. Merv, Brother Merv,
Brother John.
Brother John,
And I think I'm gonna plug in.
all right? Merv brought this funny-looking instrument.
I only have to pay half for it.
Only paid half? You got a deal then. Okay.
All right.
Oh, it's an air guitar.
Yeah.
It's an air guitar. So,
You got a
it is. Well, I'd love to listen to this man play. Take it away, Merv.
How about a Beatles song? Would that be all right? I don't sing, so I'm just gonna push this out of the way. You don't ever want to hear me sing. This guitar has all sorts of neat little gizmos and gadgets built into it. So. Okay, I'm going to play a mix-up of a whole bunch of songs. If you know them, well, we'll do a written quiz at the end. But hopefully you'll know at least a couple of them.
it.
Back up a minute.
Turn it. I got one more request.
Yeah.
When my granddaughter was 3 at a Christmas party, she worked up all her little courage, and she worked up there, Mr. Merv, and she said, "Do you know how to play Itsy Bitsy Spider?"
And of course, this little girl is an angel. She's absolutely
Well,
gorgeous.
Yeah. So he did.
I could, how could I not?
Well, no.
So
So
this song, it makes it really popular with the under 5 crowd.
there you go.
So if you know it, if you remember it, sing it.
Sing it out loud. Sing it loud and sing it proud.
Chords came real. Thanks very much.
Merv admits to the fact he's been playing professionally since he was 15. And he's just a few years older. All right, next up we have Donna. Come on down. And on deck, we have Louise. Is on deck. Oh, good. We're working our way down. Now, Donna said this is the first time she's done this.
Yeah.
So,
Thank you for letting me be here. I don't know if you can hear me. Okay, I'm testing.
All right. Take
You're
it
all
away.
lovely, and I'm new here, so I'm glad to be here. Thank you for letting me be here. It's an honor. It really is. This song I'm going to sing for you is called I Gave It All Away. I'm sorry, I messed up. These tears I cry so deep down inside. I feel my blood bleeds hard in the depths of my heart. I'm sad without you. I can't explain my joy, my sorrow, my pain. Won't you dry these tears and help me stay? I gave it all to you, left you wanting. I gave you all I came along to me. A man so good and kind, compassion, touch, and prayer help make up my life. God loved me as I was. You loved me, this I trust. And we made it crazy there. We took it and we kissed it. And you touched my heart. I gave it all to you. Let you own me. I gave it all away. Needed someone. You gave me all the love. You needed someone true. You took me through and through my heart belonged to you. I gave it all away. Why ain't you come back and stay with me and love me again? I'm struggling here, oh baby. Oh my, isn't that so wide? The nights are cold. Oh, I can't sleep without you at my side. When you love me, I want you every. I
Thank you very much. Now, Donna told me that she had a long song. So, she, you know.
I'm nervous, but thank you for being kind.
All right, well, thank you, Donna. All right, next up is Louise. And I would think I'm going to need to move. Do I need to move?
Play that.
Oh, then I'm not going to be in your way.
Thank you, but you can keep talking, because I'm gonna
Oh, good.
move the mic. So, what do you have to say?
She's going to play the piano tonight. Charles is on deck. Charles, if you're in the, I got it, okay. And, yeah, so while she gets herself adjusted and Joel works his magic, let me see if I got anything to say. Like I say, if you liked Brother Merv, I believe, is this tomorrow morning? Tomorrow in the morning, 9 o'clock, farmer's market in Woodstock. Playing with his buddy, the maestro. The guys, they're known as the guys with bad eyes. Yep. Is that on the square, right? In the gazebo and 9 to 11, yeah. The Fox Valley Folk Fest, believe it or not, after a 4-year absence, is going to be back on the island. With the COVID and all of the craziness, it's like the 47th Fox Valley Folk Fest. It's a Labor Day weekend, Sunday and Monday. So it's not Saturday, Sunday, it's Sunday and Monday. Let's see if I got the dates here. Yeah. Well, no, I already hit the Woodstock once. I'll hit it again. Woodstock is, the Woodstock on the square in Woodstock. And that, there you go, a week from tomorrow. So it's a beautiful afternoon in the park. All kinds of touring musicians. Beautiful time to be out there. There's all kinds of stuff. Just walking around the square is kind of fun because there's a bunch of little shops. There's no Targets or anything like that. It's all, no. So are you ready, ma'am?
I'm ready.
All right, well, just tell me to shut up.
That wasn't my first song. I take that back. I take it back. Hi everybody, I'm Louise. It's so fun to be here with you. Oh, it's so fun to hear you all. So fun. I'm going to take it into a jazzy direction. I hope you will come with me. This is a song I wrote, and it's called When You're There, and it's about that forgetfulness that comes when you're falling for someone. I don't even know myself when you're there. I've got to find the strength to care. Scrounge up some dignity, remembering our history, and then I see your face. Me and my friends, we know the art. We taught to talk some sense into an unrequited heart. Swore I'd never be the one on the floor, and I never say never anymore. Cave paintings and silent movies, I hear them on the subways all the time, and they speak from the mind. Oh, I don't even know myself when you're there. You could use that same old line. It was fine the first, the second, and the third time. What you deserve is a piece of my mind, which I can't find. be kissed. I don't even know myself. I don't even know myself. I don't even know myself when you're there, yeah. Thank you. Okay, this is another song I wrote, and it's about dreams, and it's about trying to remember your dreams. Does everybody here try to remember their dreams?
Yeah.
Not surprised. A bunch of musicians, yeah. And it's about, yeah, just that. What kind of treasures we might have in our dreams. I got an answer to a question no one asked. It's puzzling. My higher self is on the top shelf and I can't reach. Sink down on the pillowcase, retrace my steps and pray sleep. It's puzzling, waking life. It's a mystery to dream. Dream again. Dream and then remember. Return to the place where dreamers know the answers. Treasures our birthright, fading into the morning light. A dream from last night. I was a dreamer as a child, and the magic disappeared. Over the span of years, and an education in what was real. Oh, what do you mean that was just a dream? What do you mean that was just a dream again? Dream and then remember. Return to the place where dreamers know the answers. Treasures our birthright, fading into the morning light. A dream from last night. I'm waking to myself and visions that reappear, and then they're gone. Sink down on the pillowcase, retrace my steps and pray. Saint Anthony, won't you help me? Saint Anthony, won't you help me find my dreams again? Dream and then remember. Return to the place where dreamers know the answers. Treasures our birthright, fading into the morning light.
There he was, all mellowed out, just enjoying that beautiful voice. And all of a sudden it ended. I went, whoa. So next up we have Charles here.
Okay.
John is on deck, but it's not me. There's another guy named John here. So, yeah, one of the things I was gonna mention is that in addition to the Saturday sing-arounds, there's also something called BYOS in this room. Bring your own song. So you can either do a cover or an original, sit around with fellow songwriters, maybe take some critique. And that's in the summer months now, it's on Thursday. So it normally was on Tuesday, but now it's on a Thursday, which is the 13th. So Thursday the 13th from 7 to 9 in this room. There's a leader, and you just kind of all sit around and pick a little music together. You look ready. I think he's ready. All righty, take it away.
I follow musical threads to strange places. There's an old Roman Catholic tune called Tantu Mergo. And I married into an Irish family and got into all these jigs and reels and stuff. So I did a kind of mix up, and it's a church. So, and this is the Tantu Mergo, you may know. Tantu Mergo Sacramentum Veneremur Cernui, and all that, but it's so you know that, so that's the basis for this thing, which is just a Celtic mashup, and it's called O Potnar's Mashup. There is a nerve factor which interferes with the final fine tuning. There's a fear factor. But for my second tune, I'm going to tell you a story. I was on a army base, and me and 150 other men saw these 6 lights hanging in the sky. This is during the Vietnam era, right? Then I was in Fort Sill, Oklahoma, and me and 4 other guys saw this big cloud-shaped thing, a cigar-shaped thing slowly move across the sky. So I come back to the United States, and this was a time when there were no such thing as UFOs, no such thing as, oh, that's crazy, man, crazy. You say UFO, you're out, dude. And you know, I knew these people were wrong. I'm saying, damn, man, damn, they wrong. I seen them, we seen them, right, fellas? Yeah, they wrong. So it was always, you know, like, you know, about the UFO question. Hey, you're loco, man. And so now they're starting to talk about UFOs, congressional hearings on UFOs. David Grush gets up there and he says, we got bodies, we got crafts. So, like 40 years ago, I knew I was right and everybody was wrong. So I wrote this tune. Where, oh, where are the extraterrestrials, heavenly bestials, cosmic celestials? Where, oh, where are the extraterrestrials? Why don't they want to come down? Could it be that all this squabbling and fighting, this warrior delighting and vicious backbiting is just the thing that's keeping them from alighting, and that's why they haven't come down? Where, oh, where are the extraterrestrials, heavenly bestials, cosmic celestials? Where, oh, where are the extraterrestrials? Why don't they want to come down? Could it be that the whales and their song story are being picked up and it's just too darn gory as they speak of two-legged things out for glory, and that's why they haven't come down? And when those two-leggers are yelling and brawling, they're fouling it up so the place smells appalling. The stink might be just what keeps guests from a-calling, and that's why they haven't come down. Bump, bump. Where, oh, where are the extraterrestrials, heavenly bestials, cosmic celestials? Where, oh, where are the extraterrestrials? Why don't they want to come down? Air orchestra, bum bum ba, bum bum ba da 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 da, bum bum ba da da, ba da dum bum ba, boo doo, ba doo dum boo doo doo, bum bum. But when we get tired of the lying and cheating, the violent unseating and ozone depleting, we might be relaxing when we get a greeting. Bing bong. And have wine and cheese when they come down. Bum bum. There, oh, there are the extraterrestrials, heavenly bestials, cosmic celestials. There, oh, there are the extraterrestrials. Finally, they have come down. Bum, bum. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh yeah, by the way, this UFO thing is gonna bust wide open. It's gonna bust wide open. And I wish I could tell all those hundreds of thousands of people that told me no. I told you so.
I told you so. All right, next up, we've got a guy named John who's not me.
That's right.
Even though my name is? Thanks. There's a lady here who started calling me Bob, who's in the house tonight with a striped blouse. So I started calling her Bob, and I think it broke her of the habit. She now calls me John. So that's a beautiful thing.
Call him John Bob then.
No. Ron, don't give her any material. All right, are you ready to play?
I don't know. Am I ready?
You look ready. All right, well then I'm going to take back. Dean, you're on deck.
Dean's on deck.
Dean's on deck.
And I'm going to warm up the stage for him. It's pretty warm up here, let me tell you. I'm going to do some songs that I wrote, which I guess seems to be okay in this room. I'm going to start off with a song that I wrote in Nashville, and I'll just let you know that this song was rejected by some of the biggest names in show business. I mean, big names. I mean, like Amber Humperdinck. I mean, big names, you know. Yeah, Schwarzenegger. I should say that's a big name. Yeah, really. But one thing I learned a lot of things from Bill tonight about the harmonica. Things that I didn't know. I've never seen harmonicas that big before in my life. Incredible. I mean, I'll bet they're pretty expensive, especially the one that's this big. Wow. But one thing that I learned about harmonicas, myself, is that if you're playing with a guitar, you better make sure that your guitar is in tune with the harmonica. Otherwise, disastrous things happen. So if you don't mind, I'm going to try to see if I'm in tune here. Okay, close enough. Here we go. I guess I got a lot of nerve to think you really care for me. I guess I got what I deserve for listening to a fantasy. I was always there for you and you were in a bind. I helped you when you didn't even have a dime. All I did was make you happy all the time. Well, I guess I got a lot of nerve. I guess I got a lot of nerve to keep you warm all through the night. You're the one I love to serve and take your wrongs and make them right. You were very friendly to me at the start. You told me that you loved me and we never part. Now you say it's my fault that you broke my heart. Well, I guess I got a lot of nerve. Okay, John, take it away. But ready to get the microphone back up here. There we go. Yeah. I guess I got a lot of nerve to think you really care for me. I guess I got what I deserve for listening to a fantasy. You were very friendly to me at the start. You told me that you loved me and we never part. Now you say it's my fault that you broke my heart. Well, I guess I got a lot of nerve. That's right. Yeah, I guess I got a lot of nerve. That's enough of that, by golly. Oh, I thought it was on the phone for a second there. Okay. All right. I wrote a musical called November 22nd, which actually got on stage. The Westmont Performing Arts actually somehow I tricked them into putting it on stage, and it did pretty well. We had pretty packed houses every night, which surprised me because no one had ever heard of it before. It was the original musical. I wrote all the scripts and the songs and the lyrics and everything, and I directed it, and I had to act in it because I couldn't get enough actors or actresses to be in it.
Sorry,
I'm not, yeah. I had some people that said, "Oh no, my husband won't let me do it." You know? Yeah. I remember. I got a memory like an elephant with amnesia, so. But anyway, I'm going to do a song from the show. And the first thing is that it's called November 22nd. So, and I'm looking at the age group that I'm standing in front of. I think you know what that date stands for. Young people have no clue what that is. I go, oh, whoa, what happened there? Was that somebody's birthday or something? I go, no. But the first thing that people say to me when they hear that I wrote a musical about the Kennedy assassination is that, ew, why would anyone write a musical about the Kennedy assassination? Ew. And I said, well, listen to this song. So, in this scene, John F. Kennedy is talking to his wife, Jackie Kennedy, the night before he's assassinated. And he says to his wife, he says, Jackie, there's been a lot of bad things going on in this country. And no one's ever done anything to change that. But I'm going to do everything I can to make up for the past. Things are going to change. Here's the reason why. One can make a difference, and everyone should try. And I will try to make this world a better place to be for all the generations coming after me. We're going to do what's good. We're going to do what's right. We're doing what we should to make the future bright. I have never been more certain than the way I feel tonight. That things are going to change. Those who have been running things will be running things no more. Like those who make a profit off misery and war. And though they'll be quite angry as they mention me and cuss, but we must put an end to war, or war will put an end to us. We're going to do what's good. We're going to do what's right. We're doing what we should to make the future bright. I have never been more certain than the way I feel tonight. That things are going to change. The crooks now running free will all soon go to jail. The mob and all their friends will be sentenced without fail. They say it's much too dangerous to take on evil men. But if we don't, who will? And tell me if not now, then when? We're going to do what's good. We're going to do what's right. We're doing what we should to make the future bright. I have never been more certain than the way I feel tonight. That things are going to change. Things are going to change. Things are going to change.
Okay. while we make the quick changeover, things are going to change. One guy's coming off, and Dean's coming on. All right. Dean is a longtime friend of the two-way here. Aha. That's right, Woodstock Folk Festival.
Yeah, I can stand, sure. I still got a few standing. I can do that? Oh, okay.
That's for your guitar?
Yeah, well, it's got a pickup.
Would you wear that?
If you want to do that.
Either one.
There's confusion here on the stage.
Hello.
On deck, by popular request, the famous Ashley and Simpson. I'm not going, sir. Jennifer and Joel, also known as Ashley and Simpson. They used to yell at me because I'd call them Ashley Simpson, and they said, no, that's somebody else altogether. So, yeah, they will be up next if they can scurry and do their thing. Are you ready?
Yeah, sure.
Well, he says he's ready, so let's welcome Dean to the stage.
I love doing the open mics, is you can actually do original tunes at an open mic, which normally you can't do them in the bars and the clubs. But you can do them here, so I'm going to do a couple originals tonight. And the thing I hate the most is repeating myself and doing stuff that I already did just a while ago. I did an open mic here a little while back, and I'm trying to think what I did then. Don't want to do it again, so I'm going to try and do stuff I didn't do back then. And I'm also going to be on WDCB on Lily Christmas show on Tuesday night, so I'm going to make sure I don't play the songs tonight that I'm playing on there. So I'm doing all different stuff. So I'm going to go into my song bag of old songs that I used to do at the Mast House in Woodstock years and years ago. And I haven't done like this one here in years. I think I can pull it off. If I forget the words, just yell them out to me. That was a joke, because you don't hear it. And this, I wrote this during Katrina, when that big hurricane was happening, Katrina, and George Bush was our president at that time. I'm going to raise this up a little bit. There we go. And I have not memorized the words, obviously. So, all right, here we go. This is called Forever Children, Children Forever. Seem to be forever children. We think we stand so straight and tall. But like children when they learn to walk, we take a step and then we fall. I guess we didn't quite get it reading our high school history books. Don't send the boys off to foreign soil trying to teach lessons to thugs and crooks. There's a levee on the lake that's looking pretty old. One more storm is all she can hold. The mayor said he's sorry, but the budget's been cut. The money was used to save the president's butt. Seem to be forever children. We think we stand so straight and tall. But like children when they learn to walk, we take a step and then we fall. There's an old scrapbook on the living room floor. The pages are yellowed from a different war. There's a mother who's looking at a picture of a son. He was only a kid back in '71. Cut down in the jungle in the middle of the night. They called him a hero, but she knew it wasn't right. Now it's 40 years later and her daughter is crying. My boy is in the desert, they tell me he's a dying. Seem to be forever children. We think we stand so straight and tall. But like children when they learn to walk, we take a step and then we fall. This time when they rewrite the history books, when the smoke has cleared and we get another look, can you show us a face, maybe give us a name? Is there anybody out there taking the blame? Talking about civil rights, talking about gay rights, talking about the Christians pointing at the Muslims, talking about a preacher screaming on TV like the ghost of McCarthy, calling you a commie. I hope I'm around when they work it all out, but I have to admit I'm having my doubts. Seem to be forever children, think we stand so straight and tall, but like children when they learn to walk, take a step and then we fall. Seem to be forever children. Hey, thank you. Thank you. You want to hear a pretty love song, or do you want to hear a silly novelty song?
Silly.
Silly? All right, that's what I kind of figured. That's what most people want these days, is silly. So remember this one. I haven't done these in quite a while. This is dedicated to all the would-be millionaires who invested in the wrong stuff. And the song is called Beer Cans and Beanie Babies. And well, I was reading this magazine about how to get rich. There was a list of opportunities. I just had to choose which one's for me. So I decided to close my eyes, let my finger land where it will. And when it touched down on the page, it was on the word collectible. Folks, you can double your money. You can put the kids through school. According to this magazine, it looks like any fool can see just how easy you'll sell this stuff if you start buying today. So rent your own storage space and start packing away. Beer cans and Beanie Babies filling up my garage. It seems collectability is just a mirage. Well, I thought I was set for life, and now I think I've been robbed. And if my kids want to go to college, I'll have to get me a job. I decided to try again with NASCAR-shaped Avon bottles. So I bought 37 cases of Dale Earnhardt aftershave models that leaked all over the Cabbage Patch dolls that were stacked down below. And now the stench is horrendous, and it makes me want to throw up on the beer cans and Beanie Babies filling up my garage. It seems collectability is just a mirage. Well, I thought I was set for life. Now I think I've been robbed. And if my kids want to go to college, I'll have to get me a job. Well, I went to the swap meet, and amongst all the fluff, some guy was selling tons of books about all this stuff I was stuck with. Seems everything I try to sell, people keep on rejecting, and the only things that really sell are the books on collecting. Beer cans and Beanie Babies filling up my garage. It seems collectability was just a mirage. So if you're a collector and my stuff looks okay, well, I'll pay you good money if you just haul it all away. Oh, yeah. Thank you, thank you. We'll see you here on December 15th, okay?
That's right, you are going to be here. A full Friday night of Dean. And Julie, right. Yeah, you're still plugged in. There you go.
Wait a minute. Okay.
You know, everybody looks at all these cords and wires and everything. You know how hard it is to walk around with all this stuff under your feet? We've reached that point in the night. By popular request. What? Our co-directors, Jennifer and Joel, are going to do a little something for us. You want to take that?
What did I have?
No, you don't need that, but, okay. All right. A reoccurring theme here this evening.
That's how we're starting, right?
Okay.
You're not going to do one yet?
I'm not. I'm not.
I thought you were working one up. I thought you wrote.
Well, I've got a song, but I don't know if it's ready for public distribution yet. It has to do with outliving your freshness date. And sometimes I feel like I have outlived my freshness date. What? Yes, it's true. Are we ready, girls and boys? All right, well then I'm going to step away because I like to hear these guys sing.
Well, thanks for everybody for coming tonight. Thanks for staying this long. Are we doing this? All right, okay. This is a song that we wrote. Right? Truth and half-truth, they lie down together, but they don't rest easy. When I get to thinking about them, I don't know which to believe. Tell me your secrets, I'll tell you mine, and then we will both be free. All of these voices inside your head and the lessons that they bring, you can learn a lot when you're talking to yourself just by listening. All of these burdens, we lift them together. Won't you carry them with me? So I've got a song in my hand on my left side, and I got a song on my hand on my right side. No, you want to do that one, don't you?
Which one?
You want to do that one, don't you?
Maybe.
But do you want to do the other one?
No, let's.
You sure? You want to do that one? All right. Okay, we're doing this one.
All
Thank
right,
you.
we're gonna do some Patsy Cline. Thanks for coming.
Seriously.
Everybody was great.
And thanks for supporting the 2A Street Coffee House. Seriously, virtual people too. It's just really awesome to have all the great talent that comes through here. So keep following the website and the social media, and you'll see what's coming up. And or just pop in on a Friday night
We're
to
always
happen
here.
in place. So,
Every Friday.
but yeah, so this one is yeah.
This is some walking after midnight. I go out walking after midnight, out in the moonlight, just like we used to do. I'm always walking after midnight, searching for you. I walk for miles down the highway. Well, that's just my way of saying I love you. I'm always walking after midnight, searching for you. I stopped to see a weeping willow crying on his pillow. Baby, he's crying for me. And as the skies turn gloomy, the night winds whisper to me, I'm lonesome as I can be. I go out walking after midnight, out in the starlight, just hoping you may be somewhere out walking after midnight, searching for me. I stopped to see a weeping willow crying on his pillow. Maybe he's crying for me. And as the skies turn gloomy, the night winds whisper to me, I'm lonesome as I can be. I go out walking after midnight, out in the moonlight, just hoping you may be somewhere out walking after midnight, searching for me. Thank you, everybody.
I think we're done for the night. These two are kind of our ringers because they are performers in their own right. They have a recording studio. They are business partners. They are not man and wife.
We just play performers on TV.
And so thanks everybody for coming. Next week, Alexa Dawson on this stage, 8 o'clock. And then if you like her a lot, on Sunday, she's also going to be at the Woodstock Folk Festival in Woodstock, Illinois. So good night and safe travels home.
Let's hear it for John, for the MC.